Hello everyone, hope you're well. I'm reacting to this issue about this guy called Batasta Ebang Ngonga, who was arrested a few days ago over intimate tapes that was found in his on his laptop with his country VIP wife and sisters. He was in charge of ANF, the National Agency for Financial Investigations of Equatorial Guinea. Upon investigation of suspected financial misconduct, they came across 400 on LD tape, which is the intimate tape of consenting adults. So it wasn't forcing them. It's a mutual agreement, because from what I heard, a lot of the ladies were looking at the camera. They noticed that it was a recording, and the guy wasn't in a rush either. So those are the story that I heard. I didn't watch the tape. So it's a mutual thing, and I also heard that the man wasn't in a rush, like I said. So now that that tape has been, in my previous video, I did ask question about his wife, asking that what should his wife do, seeing this, that because it's a disgrace to the family and all that, should we expect the wife to leave the man, or should the woman just stay and say, you know what, those women that went to my husband and start opening themselves up are to be blamed, and maybe pick up a fight with them or just ignore them as long as she has her own man? And what should we expect the husbands of those women to do? What step do you think they should take? I did also say that this man's life is not safe anymore, because all those men, also the powerful men in their place, will also want to deal with him. Like, what effrontery, what audacity do you have to start doing that? It's disrespectful, and they might want to deal with him. They wouldn't want him to stay. They might want him to go down. So all those questions now has come up to from my findings, that the wife was also caught in a tape where she too was having her own best life. She was also enjoying other men. It wasn't just one man, apart from her husband, other men. Like some people were saying, it was so that means that the woman too was cheating. Maybe they both called themselves cheating. So they decided that I'm going to pay back. I wouldn't say she cheated back or it's a payback. I believe that they have an open relationship, and as swingers, they possibly belong to a larger community of swingers. People that they just record people, themselves, maybe in the party or wherever, and they bring it to me. I believe the open relationship is something that they've agreed on. Of course, like, they will satisfy themselves in their own way to maybe that's how they strengthen their own marriage, or to strengthen their own marriage. Maybe they play together and make fun of how they've been reacting or mourning. I don't know. But I from my own understanding, it was a mutual thing. So if the tape that was found on the man's laptop, over 400 tapes, or over 300 tapes that were found on the man's laptop, also contain his wife videos with other men. So it's not just this man bedding other women. You also involve his wife bedding other men. So it's like two get two. So two out of two, two. It just both of them were in it together. It wasn't just the man cheating, cheating on other men's wife, but also his wife too was cheating on other women's husband. Now the woman, the husband to those women, would be furious and also angry at this man and would want to take action, like I said. But also, now that they found the video of his wife also doing the same to their own husband, would they still want to also be upset? So I heard that it's a disgrace to the country, all those things that they have done. I also heard that the man has finally been sacked. The president sacked him, and he says that it was a cross misconduct. Remember, most of these things were done in his office, which is the official premises, and the number of ladies that is actually bedded are also people that are well known. So even pastor's wife, the guy he did not have mercy on anyone. He spared no one. He doesn't have time for all that. You maybe you want it or you crave for it, I give it to you, nice and spicy, no change given. So that was what happened. That it was based on the gross misconduct, and I didn't even know that it was his father was the kingmaker of Equatorial Guinea, a very rich man known as Baltasa Ngonga Edjo, the current president of the Economic and Monetary Community of Central Africa, that's CMAC. So maybe that's why money was going in and out. They said that they found out that money was maybe after still being investigating, but they were still investigating him. They also find out that money were coming in and out and from some women. So of course he helps them to also do some digging more to see what's happening. Some said he did say allegedly, all this thing I'm saying now, allegedly, what I also got on, maybe read on social media, that he said that he was recording those tapes to sell to prom people so that they can also use it as people that like to look at watch some videos to boost up to trigger their things to get up, and also some people use it for their own self-satisfaction. So self-satisfaction, some people just use their hand to self-satisfy themselves and to when they finally come. You know what that means, what I mean by that. So that he sells this thing to some of these people. So do you think, in the right sense of a sane man, that they will be doing this for an open marriage, that they have to also do this? What do you think, everything is all right with both of them? And it gets me to ask question, like the world is actually turned upside down. How can you start recording, like for the wife too and the man? Is it that they would have told the women that I like to record, but it's just for our private use, and those women and those men too will agree to it? Some said in that country, Equatorial Guinea, because they are very small community, they are not that large, that most of their marriages are not a faithful one, allegedly. Not all of them, they say most of them. So meaning the men to their own the married men service their other people, their married wife service of other people. Is there no, like, I don't know if they're just painting that bad. I also heard that the government official of the country were trying to stop the video from going viral, for people to still continue to see it, but it wasn't possible anymore. It's been out there, and I heard they were trying to shut down their WhatsApp for the WhatsApp in that community, or that's in the country over there, but so that this video cannot be accessed wherever. And I don't think it's working. What are your thoughts, guys? What do you think should happen next? So some people showing the children's pictures, saying maybe the children doesn't look like the man, whatever. I don't think that's appropriate. Those children are still very vulnerable, and how the process where they get to this world isn't their fault. And there's another question some people were asking, that if these children have this kind of a parent that they drew from everywhere, would that be sending a wrong signal to the society of the children that are growing right now? Would the children not start to want to do the same thing, believing that's the right thing? The children are still very young to me, so I don't think they should be shown or start comparing their what they look like, because children still change in faces. They can still change their face, and depending on how they grow, the society they grow in, a lot of mindset can be changed, and the things can be corrected, as long as they are not experiencing any violence so far. With that, I heard that also the wife too is trying to hide her face from the social media so that she's not be recorded. A lot is happening. Like they said, the Equatorial Guinea people are not too faithful to themselves. That's what they've been doing. They said majority of them, not all of them, like I said, that they are not too faithful. That's how they operate in their community. Who knows? And Equatorial Guinea is not that large, but right now this man has brought it forward to almost the whole world. People call him the African PDG. So a lot will be happening. A lot is unfolding. Africans are unfolding. Wherever Africa gets involved with, they will make sure they finalize the thing. They will deliver. They will deliver extra. I don't understand. It seems Africa are competing with CNN right now. I usually will say Nigeria are competing with CNN right now, because there's always one news that is coming up. But this man now has broken a record for Equatorial Guinea, good or bad, and a lot has happened. And also, even it's the people that we've seen. What about those that don't record themselves in Equatorial Guinea, that they also do the same to other wives, or to their wives who are also doing the same to another man, but they don't do the recording? It is the recording that made this to be unknown. It is also the fraudulent act that made this man to be investigated. That's why his laptop was taken seized, and things were found out. What about other countries that we haven't heard of? Meanwhile, they were practicing all these things. My country, Nigeria too. I'm sure some other people too are also involved in this kind of a thing. And if you are know that one day what you think would not be seen, anything can happen, and those things could be accessed. Some people say I did not do me, I will not do you. Anything can happen, and your laptop or whatever could be seized. What if you land in the hospital and you can't control yourself anymore? With you have a health issue, unnecessary accident, anything. You also think of this, and that the thing that you think was sealed can also be unfolded by God. So make sure you just walk right. work right, that if anything happened today, whatever that is found where you have no control of, you will be people will be able to tell that, oh, this could be the intention behind it. Not this kind of dirty heart. To me, it's dirty, but what works for A does not work for B. Don't forget that this post is just for learning purposes. That what are the reason behind this man's take recording all this thing, then finding out that even his wife does the same. So meaning that some marriages, this is what they practice, it's acceptable to them, it's a mutual agreement, and some just have this kind of mindset. What are the lessons that you've learned from this? Remember, I just said what you think is hidden, you don't know what will happen tomorrow or next minute, and you're not able to take control of what you think is hidden, but will not be brought out to the open. So it's best that you walk right most times, every time if possible. So wherever that is hidden, when they come out, people could be able to understand well. Not dirty, like, oh, it's so that dirty. I heard that some men of God to do that, but I'm not swinging into that right now. Let me know what you think in the comment section about his wife, that the tape was just found out. Even when people were beating the wife, I'm sure she knew that they haven't found her own. She knew they were going to, her own video was going to come out since her husband has come out. What are the fates for those children? Should they leave the wife to just also continue to be with the children because she has not committed any crime? It was the husband that committed the crime. The fact that she was doing it in the I think official, in the government, in the premises, his official place of work, and also the fact that he was being investigated for financial issue, which led to the video that was being discovered. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please don't forget to give this video a thumb up and share if you can. I appreciate that. Take care and remain blessed. Bye.